All right, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And yeah, this is just gonna be something quick. You know, after watching the apostles and the brothers destroy Vocab Malone and their attempt to come confound the apostles and elders. The thing that they were really harping on, you know, that was real serious, was the fact that that the things that we believe in is by our faith. Okay, and that faith is what powers us to really push the truth. Because we look at this, we read the scriptures, and we filter this reality through the scriptures by the faith that we've been given. Okay, and that faith, the apostles made it clear. They said that's our faith. This truth and this understanding is our faith. Us understanding the scriptures and the Paleo Hebrew, all right, is our faith. All right, so some people have faith in something else. They might have faith in what they believe in, is what the apostle was saying. This is why the people that don't understand this word, they disagree with it, because their faith is not in understanding and believing in this word and this truth. And I got a couple scriptures just to, you know, harp on the point that faith is what helps us, all right, with our belief, and it actually powers us through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to confound anyone, all right, because what? We have faith that this is the truth. All right, and the truth is no lie, and no lie is of the truth, man. Okay, this is Sirach chapter 1 verse 14. It says, to fear the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. All right, so there's men on this planet that were created to have the faith, all right, in understanding that this is the truth in these last days, in these times that we're living in now. And they are ordained to go out there and teach this truth and this faith that they believe in. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is people ask, you know, how do you know these things? And how do you know that you all are the Israelites? And how do you know that you're speaking the real Hebrew, is what these men that came with Vocab Malone came up and said. Well, just plainly by faith. Okay? We have no other. We like Apostle Dahar said, we can't go back in a time machine 2,000 years before today and see what the real paleo is, see who the real Israelites are. You know, these things come to mind, but we can't go back into a time machine and do these things, man. So what do we lean upon? Our faith, and the faith that the scriptures talks about, the faith in this being the 100% truth. All right, full proof. All right, this is Acts chapter 26, verse 16. It says, but rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness, both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in which I will appear unto thee, delivering thee from the people and from the Gentiles, unto whom now I send thee. Which is that we're coming in the same stead. Verse 18, to open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto the Most High, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. So we are out there ordained to turn people from the power of Satan, which is the power and spirit of this world, unto the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're out there to turn our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, from the power of Satan unto the Most High. And what does that give you? You eventually, all right, develop the same faith that we have, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. And that is clearly the point, man. This faith is very, very important, which is what I'm going to name the title. It's very, very important. Why? Because this is the backbone of the truth. That's why the Most High in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh the Most High, through his son Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, wants us to continue in this faith. All right, which is this belief and this truth and this understanding and this wisdom, and to actually believe in it and have faith in it. All right, because this is what's going to eventually, ultimately, Lord willing, save us from this destruction to come. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 15. It says, so as much as in me is, I am ready to preach the gospel to you that are at Rome also. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Hamashiach, for it is the power of the Most High unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. For therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. All right, so that actually solidifies the fact that us believing in this truth, we would be considered the just of the planet. We would be considered the righteous. Okay, which we hope to be the righteous elect. All right, that are going to rule this next dominion under Yahweh Shai, under the 12, all right, and under King David. And it's all solidified and cemented with the fact that we have to have faith, and it's our faith in the fact that we believe this truth. Okay, why? Because we can see it. All right, in the ancient world, they called the prophets, the men of the Lord, seers. Why? Because they were able to see, all right, the promises. They were able to see the things spoken of, all right, and the information and knowledge and wisdom given to them by the Most High. And we can see these things, therefore we have faith that all these things spoken of are the truth and are factual. Okay, which is why we go out unto the highways and byways and are always, as this scripture says in Romans the 1st chapter, and are always ready to preach the gospel. Why? Because we are powered by our faith. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 5. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of the Most High. Howbeit, we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world. That's why these people cannot, they come against it, because they have to understand that the Lord's rules, his regulations, his spirit is not of this world. Everything that the Lord has to deal with is contrary to this world. This world is enmity, it tells you in the scriptures, with the Most High. All right, which is ultimately enmity with his son, Yahweh Shai. That's why people have to come up and come against the truth, and because it's something different, because it's not of this world. You see, it's not of the wisdom of men. This is the faith that Yahweh Shai has given us. All right, Lord willing, we're those men from the womb. Okay, to understand this, to have the eyesight to actually see this and picture this, and to go teach the world this, man. Just like during the time of Acts. 1 Corinthians 2 and 5, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of the Most High. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to nothing. That word not, and the word here is not, that come to not, and that word not is nothing. Because the wisdom of this world, it comes to nothing. That's why you've seen during the time when the apostles were teaching, all right, and confounding Vocab Malone in their last live show, that wisdom of men that those men brought to the apostles, it came to nothing by this wisdom that is not of this world, which is the wisdom, all right, that we back our faith with. Okay? And that's clearly and plainly it. This faith that we have is very, very important, man. And that's what the apostles, they harped on. All right, when Vocab Malone and his crew came up, man, that the things that we believe in, the things that we teach, is all from faith. And it tells you in the scripture that I read above, it was formed with the faithful in the womb. That's why you go to Jeremiah the 1st chapter, it says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. All right, and I ordained thee a prophet to the nations, roughly paraphrasing. And that prophet has the eye salve. The prophet has the mind to be a seer, to see things and to read the scriptures and look out into this world, filter it, and to see what the Most High is speaking of through the Spirit, through that prophet's faith that was formed with him in the womb. Galatians chapter 3 verse 6, even as Abraham believed the Most High, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Know ye therefore that they which are of faith, the same are the children of Abraham. So this is how we believe through faith. We are the Israelites. We are the children of Israel, each to our respective tribe, man. And this is why we can confound you with the scriptures, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We can confound anybody that comes up. Like I read in First Corinthians, that the wisdom of this world, the wisdom of men and the wisdom of princes, it always comes to naught, because they do not have the faith spoken of throughout the scriptures. They do not have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, all right, that is powered by faith, all right, to actually go out and teach week in and week out. That's what powers us. That's what has us out there in the hot, in the cold, in the rain, in the snow, etc. Our faith in this truth, our faith that we can see these things happening, all right, and our faith that we are the Israelites, and that nobody can confound our faith. That's a high level of faith that we all have to have, and we all are developing. And that's what the apostles really harped on, is that these things that we teach and believe in, all right, that is our faith. Okay? So Lord willing, I was edifying. That was just something quick and to the point. Just going over the fact that just this faith that we're in is really beautiful, and it's developing. Is going to eventually do what it said it's going to do in the scriptures, and we have faith in that, which is go to the four corners of the earth, all right, and grab the elect, and grab grab our people, all right, all the all the lost children of Israel, the lost sheep, all right, and that through this word we're going to push down all our enemies, man. Through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the faith that he has given his men to understand and to teach this word out on the highways and byways. Call all Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.